Hello, my name is Markus Keiper. I'm the Chief Transformation Architect at the Global Leadership Foundry and former Chief Marketing Officer of Rolls-Royce Marine. I'm helping leaders and executives like yourself to become truly irresistible transformation leaders. Leaders you aspire to be, and leaders who are at their best when it matters most. So today I want to share some thoughts about future practice versus best practice. Best practice is not what we need anymore. We need future practice leaders taking the organization to future growth. At the Global Leadership Foundry, we have one mission: transforming leaders, creating the future. We believe that leaders rarely are born as leaders, but they are forged out of their aspirations, their skills, their talents, and their experiences. Just like metal melts and is molded into something truly unique and highly valuable in a foundry. I'm looking back at my own molding process. As a Chief Marketing Officer and member of the executive team at Rolls-Royce Marine, we truly transformed this well-established organization into a digital business and implemented customer centricity thinking by adopting user experience thinking in all areas. As a brand manager at Mercedes-Benz, I helped design the very first standards for global branding and product development of this admired car and truck brand. As brand, digital marketing and communications head, as supply chain manager and business development leader at MTU, I drove rather revolutionary changes in the way we went about business in Australia, India, Singapore, Asia, eventually around the world. And as an entrepreneur now, I engage with the startup scene here in Asia Pacific, and also became an angel investor and coach for startup myself. So let me ask you a few questions. Are you driving the change on how you want to go about doing your business, or are you driven? Are you changing fast enough, or are you watching? And are you personally a passionate leader for change, whom people want to follow and will follow with the same passion? Here's the big problem. With 25 years hands-on experience in business to business on 5 continents, I realized that we need to change much faster in order to stay relevant. We need to transform our way of going about our business in many ways now. And most importantly, best practice is out. We need future practice in this age of digital disruption. So do you want to hear the 5 mistakes I see? Take note of that. Mistake number 1, lack of self-awareness and awareness of your ecosystem in the boardroom for you as a leader. For many B2B leaders or any other leaders and companies, a changing ecosystem, for example, digital disruption, is a blind spot. Being aware of your present and future competitive advantage is key. You cannot drive the company with one eye. The second mistake I see is mindset. Often, great brands and established companies attempt to resolve new challenges with old patterns and solutions. Does that sound familiar? It will not be successful. Our mindset must be upgraded, just like an operating system. Mistake number 3. I call it too small, too big. Small changes do not get addressed in the boardroom because they are not on the radar. Big challenges get over-engineered. It is like a sleep panic button. Mistake number 4, anxiety and vulnerability within the leaders. As leaders, we don't need to know every step of a transformation. However, many leaders I have come across and I see struggling because they sense that they are losing control when they actually need to take action. But they hesitate because they are traveling in uncharted waters. And mistake number 5, the unheard voices, may be the biggest mistake of all. The voices of customers and our employees are your biggest assets, but often you keep them unheard. So here they are, the 5 biggest mistakes, and all of them lead to one result. We are becoming unattractive to customers and employees, to much needed talent. Just think of Generation X, Y, and Millennials. Do they follow your patterns any longer? But they will be the future executives and leaders of your organization, right? So what you need is a system, a mechanism on how things will work out in the future. How you create the leader of the future. From being a leader who feels he or she is losing control to becoming an irresistible transformation leader who is in control. Let me ask you this. Which legacy do you want to leave behind? And how do you achieve it? How will your colleagues celebrate your success in the future? How does it feel right now? Are you ready for this journey? What is your map for this journey? Imagine this map. It is full of unknown obstacles, traps, surprises. What is the fastest way from point A to point B on your map? Trust me, speaking from experience, it never is a straight line. So these are actually some areas we will discover in our proven 5-step program to transform you and your organization into future practice leaders. It offers you a unique one-to-one coaching combined with peer learning. We call it the Irresistible Transformation Leader. What are the 5 steps I just mentioned? Very briefly. Step number 1 and step number 2 are all about awareness. Where are you now? Where do you come from? In other words, you need to fully understand your ecosystem before you start your journey. It's basically your backpack, right? Step number 3 and 4 are all about your mindset. Understanding your patterns and identifying the need for change. And step number 5 is the way forward. Taking charge, delivering and measuring results. Going on the walk, on your map, taking the path, but you will be guided. The Irresistible Transformation Leader is a program which enables you to become the leader who will be best at when the unexpected happens, just right now. You will be best when the unexpected happens. And this can happen right now. It took me 25 years to identify the DNA of successful transformation. It is a tricky map, trust me. Do you want to take that long? Or do you want to accelerate your transformation, your change? In order to go from point A to point B on your map, the fastest way to get you from point A to point B is to engage an experienced guide. So check out the link below and contact us if you want to transform yourself and your business into future growth. Give me a call for a personal consultation. I am Markus, and I transform leaders, creating the future.